Welcome back to the channel, y'all. This is your boy Sharif, and let's get into it. We're talking about pure skill. Today's topic is reference. I want to talk about reference because it's very important, and I understand, being an artist myself, I understand that reference is something that's uncomfortable to use. You kind of feel like you're cheating, or you're told to use reference, but you don't really understand why. You see other people making their art, and you never really see them use reference, but let me trust you guys and tell you they are using reference. Um, let me just nip some myths in the bud. Reference is not cheating. Professionals use reference, and I understand it's a cliche to talk about using reference, but it is very much well used in the industry, and you want to get used to using reference. Um, you want to use reference because it's building your visual library. What a visual library is simply just your knowledge in your brain of what that object is. If I tell you guys to go get your pencil, you understand the pencil like the back of your hand. You use it all the time. You see it all the time. You see others with it. You've seen a pencil from every angle. You understand very well in your visual library what a pencil is. If you need to draw a pencil without reference, you can, and it'll be pretty accurate. But if I told you to do the same thing with a motorcycle, it will probably be a little bit more difficult depending on who I'm talking to. If you are a motorcycle rider and you ride your motorcycle a lot, then the motorcycles probably isn't the best example. But it probably might still be because you probably haven't exactly examined your motorcycle. But the point is, a visual library is how you understand something. It's knowing that 3D object in your head from every angle. And what references do is it allows you to create your art accurately, and it muscle memories, or I don't know if that's how you say use that term, but it engraves into your brain that object and gives you a better understanding. With repetition and with consistent use, you will understand that object better. If I draw an elephant every single day using accurate references, use knowing the muscles and the bones and the everything about an elephant, I will eventually be able to draw an elephant without using reference. So that's essentially what references do for you. They build your visual library, and with consistent use of references, you can create better artwork with less reference. You never really want to um, exclude references from your art, because even if you get a super hyper well good understanding of an object, you might want to make sure, because you can always make mistakes, we're human. um but at the same time, using references helps you simplify objects, which we'll talk about in another video. um References just bring a whole nother level to your art, and once you get comfortable using it, I say get comfortable because it is something you have to get comfortable to using. um you will produce better work, more accurate work. And accurate not only meaning hyper realistic, because you can create stylized work that's still accurate to what you're creating. You can create made up, you can create a sci-fi motorcycle, but still would work functionally. Because if I'm making a sci-fi motorcycle, that motorcycle still needs to have a tailpipe, um, wheel, some type of mode of wheels. Like if it wants to hover, it will still need like a areas for two hovering places. It still needs like a gas tank. It still needs a seat, handles, lights for headlights for at nighttime. It still needs all of those components. It still needs a place where people can imagine an engine being. But if you don't have reference, then you might forget something, or not understand exactly how that's constructed or put together. As artists, we're focused on our art and our art alone, so we don't have exact time to go explore the whole world Even though some artists do that, and that's a great life to be able to explore all of the world and get to see everything there is to see about the world. But realistically speaking, you might want to um, use your friend Google and start gathering references, create a folder, keep your references for reuse in the future so that you don't always have to go gather references for the same different things or different times, I should say. Same things, different times. Ah. Um, but yeah, that's how you will use reference. I want you guys to get comfortable and start practicing using reference. Tell me how it works for you guys. Put it in the comments, like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.